A footballer so good that Real Madrid fans stood up and applauded him. A player who could make defenders look foolish with a smile on his face. A magician who inspired Lionel Messi, Neymar, and an entire generation of football stars. But here's the crazy part. There was a time when Ronaldinho almost never became the global icon we know today. In fact, one tragedy in his childhood nearly changed everything, and later in his career, a series of decisions would shock football fans around the world. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Ronaldinho is remembered as one of the most talented footballers to ever touch a ball. But to understand his rise, we need to start with a young boy in Brazil. A boy who spent hours playing football in the streets. A boy whose family lived far from the glamour and wealth that football would eventually bring him. And a boy who would experience a heartbreaking loss at just 8 years old. That loss changed Ronaldinho forever. Yet instead of giving up, he used football as his escape. What happened next stunned everyone. As a teenager, Ronaldinho was already doing things with a football that seemed impossible. His tricks spread through Brazil. Coaches couldn't believe what they were seeing. Fans started talking about a new wonder kid. But his biggest test was still ahead. Because dominating youth football is one thing. Conquering the world is something completely different. Soon, Ronaldinho would get the opportunity of a lifetime. A chance to prove himself on the biggest stage. And when that moment finally arrived, he produced one of the most unforgettable goals football has ever seen. A goal so shocking that people still talk about it decades later. But even that wasn't the moment that made him a legend. No. The moment that truly changed Ronaldinho's life happened years later, inside one of football's most hostile stadiums. A moment so incredible that rival fans did something almost unheard of. They stood up and applauded him. How did a boy from the streets of Brazil earn that kind of respect? That's the story you're about to hear.